He thinks for himself. It's not something you're capable of, are you?
Hey, it's red. It's red. Pay attention.
Oh,
yeah. Go to private. Hey, isn't the hallway upstairs a private area?
James, this guy can't be here right now. Oh, look, he's not violently attacking you. All of us were in that same hallway in the same exact location, but this guy put cuffs on one dude.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Last week, I ran a story about the arrest of Leroy Truth.
I have a special award for you, Mayor. Now, this award has never been given out in the history of the United States of America.
While speaking at a town hall meeting, during his assigned time for public comment, he was allowed to speak for 90 seconds before the board interrupted his time and claimed that he was disrupting the meeting.
Head of Judiciary Stack, do you know what this award is? Well, I will tell you, since you have become mute again, apparently. Your mother would not be proud. And this award was earned, excuse me, I have a First Amendment right, and I am not, you're disrupting me.
For that 90 seconds, his location and speech were fine, until he told the mayor that his mother would not be proud. And then, he was arrested.
I am in a public...
commissioners.
I don't have to respect them.
You can't disrespect them.
I could disrespect them if I want as well. It's called First Amendment. Now, I need to give him his award now. You give me the statute that says I have to step back.
You're disrupting the meeting.
I am talking. I cannot be disrupting the meeting when I'm speaking. I don't need to be behind the podium. There is
Obviously, when you stand over here, you disrupt the meeting, so you need to get back there. Come on.
Get your face out of my face.
No, get your hand out of my face.
You came up to me.
Your hands are in his face, sir. Your hands are in his face.
De-escalate.
You're disrupting the meeting. I'm telling you right now, you're disrupting the meeting.
This is my 5 minutes.
Your time is already expired, sir, so you're going to have to go. Your time is in the right.
Hey, don't strong arm me. I'm not going to resist.
Enraged with the mayor, the board, and ridiculous arrest, my Attorney Shield partner, Sean from Long Island, auditing Erie County, James Freeman, Accountability for All, Ron Durbin, and more traveled to New Jersey to speak at a scheduled board meeting. The meeting was conveniently canceled, but that didn't stop the crew from checking out City Hall. While inside, well, I'll let the guys tell you a little bit about that.
Sean got arrested by Captain of the Jersey City Police Department. We went to Jersey City, and let me just tell you, they did not like us in Jersey City. And it started with the security guards at the front. Well, I didn't feel like answering his questions, so I proceeded inside.
Ron Durbin got his camera grabbed by the city camera woman. So she had a camera, Ron had a camera, but she didn't think Ron should have a camera, so she grabbed Ron's camera. There was a cop that, a guy that said he was a cop, but he wasn't actually a cop. He identified himself as a cop to Josh, though, and said that he was detained or under arrest.
He told me that he was a police officer. I was detained, and I had been, what's that word that went before trespass?
Defiantly trespassed.
Defiantly trespassed. It turned out he wasn't a cop, and then he called me into the bathroom to fight him.
Yes, he did.
So he tried to beat you off in the bathroom?
He tried to beat me off in the bathroom.
The cops just started swarming. You asked for the woman to be arrested. They never arrested her, though.
The public employee attacked Ron right here in the circle.
Okay.
And after she attacked him, she tried to storm off this way, I guess to get away up the staircase right here.
Okay.
And so he started going up the staircase to follow her to get her name. But the cops grabbed him and removed him back down here.
They took her and they escorted her up to the 3rd floor, and then they told all of us it's illegal to go to the 3rd floor. All the other floors are you can go to the 1st, the 2nd, but not the 3rd now. They said you can record downstairs in this little lobby, but that's it. You can't go to the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor.
So it's a madhouse here. They're trying to let certain people upstairs and certain people not allowed upstairs.
Then he realized there was a public meeting going on the 2nd floor. And he goes, well, I can go to that. And they said, okay, we can go to the 2nd floor, but not the 3rd floor. Then he goes up to the 3rd floor, and they're like, okay, well, you can go to the 3rd floor too. So like the line kept moving constantly, right? And so then at the point where they pulled that lady away to protect her from getting charges against her, then they cut off the 3rd floor because that's where they took her.
You had to negotiate the release of an American hostage.
I did. Well, we hadn't got to the hostage yet. Sean, tell them what happened.
So Ron gets assaulted. We're in the hallway, and Mr. Wannabe used to be cop. He come out and told me I couldn't go down this hallway. Well, there's public bathrooms down there, so I said, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
But while this is happening,
Sean.
They arrested Sean.
He was
recording right here in this hallway that we're standing in right now.
And he ordered the sergeant to arrest me.
The assistant director of human resources ordered a cop to arrest Sean for walking down a public hallway in a public building.
At this point, Sean was taken away in cuffs, and no one knew where he was taken to. Ron Durbin can be seen speaking to the arresting officer here, but at the time, Freeman was unaware that this sergeant was the one who had made the unlawful retaliatory arrest. But somehow, he still knew the sergeant was not great.
This cop right here is chill. She's chill. This guy's a bag. This guy's a piece of shit.
Freeman begins asking questions and soon finds out that this is the non-commissioned coward in charge.
He's getting a citation.
Citation.
Huh?
You know what's getting a citation?
So they're standing is
Citation.
For what?
He was advised to let the employees here that he was in an area that wasn't next to the public. Right? He advised us that he was in an area that wasn't next to the public. And he was told. So then we told him. So at that point, they were telling us that it's not a public area. If he was trespassing.
How did you get there if it wasn't a public area? Was it locked?
He was told verbally that he was.
Oh, okay, so it was a public area, but they told him it wasn't, and so you arrested him?
If you look up 18th Street, you can be advised with a sign, which weren't up, I'll give you that, or you can also be told verbally that an area is.
So you could tell me right now that the area where I'm standing is restricted.
Well, this is public. You and I are fine right now.
So it's not a matter of what somebody says or doesn't say, it's a matter of whether it is or isn't public.
Let's say, for example, you and I went in that hallway. And let's say, for whatever reason, that hallway is private, for whatever reason.
Is it though?
No, I'm using it as an example.
Right, just like it wasn't private where he was at.
Apparently, what he told us was that was private.
Can you show me where it was?
I don't want to go back up there.
You don't want to? You don't want to show me where it was?
It was up there. You saw it.
Well, where? In the hallway?
Yeah, right next to one of the councilman's offices.
So it was in the hallway, on the second floor.
He was advised to come.
Where the captain just told me I'm allowed to be, where we just went and we filmed the location where he was arrested, but you're going to stick to...
Your issue is with the employees in this building, okay? So you got to challenge that in court right now.
Challenge it in court. What if somebody were to defend their rights right there in person? Do you know that when you put your hands on someone unlawfully, that's a violation of law, right?
If it is unlawful, sure.
If it's unlawful,
if people are acting,
people have the right to defend themselves.
If people are acting within reason, then it's not.
Correct. So
if you're told by somebody of a business or a building that the person's not supposed to be there, whether it's telling you the truth, and you go by the knowledge that they're telling you, and you act upon that.
An officer should know that they are unable to trespass a person simply for filming in a public area, but it is even more surprising that a sergeant was the one to make the arrest. City Hall is a public space, with access to several government offices that provide services to the public. The second floor in particular houses the Accounts and Controls Office, Finance, JCTV, Legal, the Treasury, and offices of several members of the City Council, all of which provide services to the public. Not to mention, at the time the arrest was made, City Hall was hosting a flag-raising ceremony for Bolivia. Furthermore, the building is a historical asset and is often used to host art exhibits because of its grand architecture. Pictures of the very hallway that Sean was arrested in can be found all over Google, and I would guess that this is one of the few, if any, trespass arrests made in City Hall for someone who wasn't being charged with another, larger offense. Freeman now shows the ridiculousness of the sergeant's claims.
Hey, James, this guy can't be here right now. Oh, look, he's not violently attacking you. You know why? You know why? Because he's got a mind of his own. He's not a fucking drone. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because he thinks for himself. It's not something you're capable of, are you?
See, I'm trying to have a nice conversation.
Yeah, you're trying to have a nice conversation. You literally put your hands on someone, or your officers did, illegally and unlawfully, and you're trying to defend it. And you're trying to pretend it was okay. It's not okay. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, right? Right? Keep your hands to yourself. I learned this in kindergarten. You still haven't learned it. What do you think it'd take to teach you that lesson?
You know, whatever y'all leave, guys, we leave. He needs a break.
Yeah, go take a break.
I'm not going to
learn to keep your hands to yourself.
Another officer enters and gives Sergeant Struthers his handcuffs back and asks questions about the citation, which is how they learn that this sergeant was the arresting officer.
Which cop arrested him?
It was his cuffs, so they just gave back to him.
He arrested him?
Yeah.
He made the arrest?
I guess so. They just gave him back his cuffs.
Did you make the arrest?
He's gonna double down.
Did you personally make the arrest?
Chance to fix it.
Did you personally make the arrest?
Yes.
You made the arrest.
And he's doubling down on it. He has to fix it. He has the chance to fix it, and he doesn't want to fix it. Like, why do you not?
Get him out of here.
Why would you not want to fix it?
Get him out of here. Get out of here.
We're going to a private area.
Yeah, go to private. Hey, isn't the hallway upstairs a private area?
Are you going to talk to him about I understand what it is.
Does your mother know what you're doing?
Ron continues to appeal to the officer's sensible side to let Sean go, but eventually, the sergeant makes his exit to speak in private with the deputy chief.
Relieve him of his duties.
Fix this.
Relieve him of his duties. He's fired. I could tell from the moment that sergeant showed up, he was the problem.
Every other cop that was there realized that the sergeant had done screwed up. Deputy chief ends up over there, called in off duty to deal with this dumb sergeant. I go down to the deputy chief and negotiate his release.
I'm en route to the police station, and they get a call to call the captain, and they turned around and took me back. And I was like, how many times has this happened, guys? You guys take me back to the scene of the crime? And they said none, never.
They decide they're gonna the worst thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna issue him a citation.
With Sean now returned to the scene and released from custody, James goes outside to find him with one of the sergeant's subordinates, writing out his citation.
The sergeant didn't want to write my ticket, so he had...
No, don't do it. You'll be on the lawsuit. Make him do it. I'm begging you, don't do it, Rivera. He doesn't, shut up, dude. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
So hold on, here's what's happening. Sergeant arrested me. These young fellas...
You're all right. We're not going to hurt anybody. I swear.
Good. They transported me down here. Sergeant writing the ticket. He's writing it. I'm begging you, don't do that.
Rivera,
don't do it.
Right now, Captain is talking. I'm serious. Captain is talking to Sergeant right now in his car. Before you sign that, just... I gave him a minute to go talk to him in private.
I want to.
Before you do that, just go check with the highest ranking guy that was here.
So the sergeant has told somebody else to write the citation. He made the arrest, and he's trying to throw this other...
Sergeant, if you're watching, bud.
He's trying to throw somebody else under the bus.
Cops don't want to put their names on the arrest. They're forcing the sergeant to put his name on the arrest.
Right. From the moment that the cops showed up in the building, all the cops were chill. There was one that had this demeanor that I'm gonna put hands on somebody. And sure enough, he put hands on somebody, and now none of these guys want to sign the citation that they've been ordered to write. And so they're waiting for the sergeant to come and write the citation himself. Here he is. Here's the sarge. He's writing the citation. He's writing the citation right now. You're writing the citation?
Writing the citation.
For what?
Fine trespass.
You are such a...
In a public hallway?
I like the fact that they're making you do it because all of them were smart enough not to.
Yeah. You're gonna step in. Own it. At least own it. Quit trying to make other people.
Why were you not owning it? Why were you trying to make other people?
Wow. What's your name? It's not on your shirt.
I have his Struthers.
Struthers?
Because he's got the stripe.
It's Jersey City Police Struthers.
I can't believe you're going to sign that.
Do you realize how bad
you are?
All of us were in that same hallway in the same exact location, but this guy put cuffs on one dude. Now he's sticking to his guns. He's doubling down. Hey, is that...
Yeah, you're...
Could that be considered retaliation?
Come back here as witnesses.
I got it. I get this schmuck for you.
Hey, that's fine.
Hey, is it Rivera? Hey, I want to report a crime.
I
want to report a crime.
How bad cops is?
Yeah.
That's the bad cop.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you can tell.
You know the last cop that I found?
This is the bad cop.
He raped.
Hey, don't give it to him. No. Give it directly to him, you fucking coward piece of shit.
Out of the car already?
Already? Are you shitting me?
Out of the car already?
They impounded his vehicle?
No.
No, we don't have a vehicle.
Oh.
Hey, go start your gun. You're a horrible cop, man.
Walk away. Yeah, walk away. You're crossing.
Hey, it's red.
Legally.
It's red. Pay attention.
Oh yeah. Watch
God,
what
pull
you're
your head
doing.
out of your
Get
ass.
head out of your fucking ass, you piece of shit. God, you look so damn dumb. You're going bald too.
Hey, you can go over there. We got him.
You're going there.
You can go back there. We got him.
You're going bald.
We got him. You can go over there. We got it under control, man. We got him.
Oh, I got plenty of hair right there. No, I'm going bald. It's okay. I'm all right. My doctor wife likes it. I'm not gonna.
Hey, what?
Get out of here.
Hey, actually, I lied, Rivera. I want to report a crime. This guy illegally and unlawfully put his hands on someone and kidnapped them, and I want him arrested right now. Run!
Bye, sweetheart. I'll see you in court. I negotiated your release. Did you? Yes, I really did.
He was for like 30 minutes. He was negotiating your release.
It took me a while to get you out, but I got you out.
You brought your lawyer with you.
I brought my lawyer,
Ron Durbin.
In the end, Sean was issued a citation for defiant trespass, though he was never told that he wasn't allowed in the hallway. And of course, despite the hallway being a public space. If you haven't seen anything from Ron Durbin yet, I featured a huge story of his a few months back, and since then, he's been on fire. He is an attorney and has filed several recent lawsuits. No doubt that this will be another. His work can be found at Guerrilla Publishing, aka Triangle Audits. Use the link below to find him, James Freeman, AFA, and Dan from Erie County. Otherwise, let me know what you think of this interaction. If you enjoyed it, rub some DNA on that like button, and check out another episode linked on screen.